Hey guys, and welcome to Ozzie Reviews. Today I'm checking out the Davila Rio Adventure 5-inch fixed knife. Now, this company, Davila, guys, I hadn't really heard of until recently. They started off as a small family business 15 years ago in Brazil, and now they've turned into the largest handmade knife company in Brazil, spanning over 6 countries, including US, Canada, and obviously Australia. So this knife here came from the distribution centre here in Brisbane. So, you know, there is full stock and everything here in Australia. It's not as if, you know, I had to import this knife myself. So let's take a look at it. It's presented really nicely. Inside the box, we've got an ownership certificate just on the inside of the lid there, and a little bit about, you know, the knife, and the big thing, lifetime warranty. So the company seems very big on, you know, giving you a knife that's going to last forever and be handed down, you know, through the generations. So I think that's a nice touch. So the knife itself is a full tang construction made from 5160 carbon steel. So anyone who's familiar with that particular steel know that it's extremely tough and great for an edge retention. You can see that it's got the phosphatized coating, and there's also deliberately left hammer marks on it, okay? So it really gives you that, I guess, like a worn finish, you know, to it. But the reason they say that they do this is that each knife is uniquely marked, you know, so I guess it gives that little bit more of a custom feel to it. The blade length is 5 inches or approximately 130 millimeters. Now the thickness is 4 millimeters. So, you know, obviously this is going to be great, you know, for cutting through timber. You know, we're using another piece of timber just to batten down and push this through to cut. Now bring it up close to the camera. As you can see closer to the handle there, you know, the spine is thicker, but towards the tip there, it's a lot finer. So that allows, obviously, you've got the thicker part there, you know, where you can just hammer it through timber, but then you've also got the finer part for precise cutting towards the tip there. Now the handle is actually made from bovine bone. Even the sheath is handmade from bovine leather. So, you know, it is a quality custom product. Now probably one of the greatest things about this is the lifetime, no questions, no fuss warranty. So if it fails in any way or you have problems with the knife, get in touch with the company and they say that they will get you sorted. So that's a pretty good deal. They also offer custom laser engraving. So if you were looking at getting one of these knives, you know, for yourself, then you can obviously have it engraved with like your name or whatever else you want on it. And they also do custom orders, you know, based on customer designs as well. So made in Brazil, as I said, you know, the stock is locally dispatched from Brisbane here. And the price of this knife is $279. So guys, because of the design of the knife, I want to actually hammer it through some timber and just see how it stands up to, you know, a bit of torture. So let's get out on the farm now and put it through its paces. Okay, so let's stab with it. Okay, I didn't like that too much. Let's bring that up to the camera. Yeah, the tip there bent fairly easily actually. Wow. Okay, let's see if we can bend it back sort of semi-straight. There we go. Yeah, I wouldn't have expected that to bend so easily. Yeah, it doesn't like that at all. Geez, that's bending easy. So on the Davila Instagram page, they actually use the rear of their knives to basically chop through nails. Yeah, let's give it a go. Let's just see how we go here. I wouldn't recommend doing it, guys. It's just taking the chips straight out of the bottom of the edge there. We've cut partly through the nail, but yeah, it's just taken a chip straight out of the bottom. So guys, I'm going to wrap up my final thoughts on this knife. You can hear in my voice, look, I am disappointed. I mean, the tip here has copped a fair beating, but like guys, like it's not anything crazy. Like this timber here, like if you just stab in, right? And then just a little bit of a bend and pull out. I mean, it just bends that tip completely. I just wouldn't have expected that. I would have expected it to withstand a lot more. Then when you look at the chip taken out of the edge there as well, from simply trying to cut through a nail. Now, this isn't me saying that it should. This is on their actual Instagram page, you know, doing exactly that, being basically hammered through a nail. Yeah, that didn't work too well at all. So yeah, guys, I'm just a little bit disappointed. I just feel like this 5160 steel just isn't strong enough. So anyhow, I'll leave the review at that, guys. I review things exactly as they perform for me at the time. No tricks, no gimmicks, nothing like that. And this is exactly how this knife has performed for me.